Hey there, let's chat about that phrase that keeps popping up. Invest in yourself. It's everywhere. On posters, hashtags, and even coffee mugs that promise productivity but often just hold procrastination. It's so overused, it's starting to feel like background noise. But here's the truth. For women, especially African women navigating multiple worlds, investing in yourself is more than just a trendy saying. It's a strategic move, sometimes even an act of rebellion. We've been conditioned to pour into everyone else, family, work, community, until we're running on empty. But real leadership starts the moment you decide to pour back into yourself intentionally. At the WeLearn Institute, we believe self-investment is more than just signing up for a course. It's about reallocating your most precious resources, money, time, and energy, toward your true purpose. That's why we're creating Biird, your digital ecosystem for leadership growth, where those investments can truly flourish. Before we dive into investing, let's take a moment to talk about auditing. If your life were a business, would it be profitable or just busy? Imagine pulling out your invisible spreadsheet and asking yourself, where is my money really going? Who's taking up most of my time? What activities drain my energy like a phone on 3% battery? This audit isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. Because what you don't measure, you can't manage. And what you can't manage, you can't multiply. Every powerful woman you admire has done one thing right. She treats herself as her most valuable asset. That's not ego, that's just smart economics. Investing in yourself is more than just money, but let's start with how to invest your money, or maybe how not to invest it. Money can make us lean in and lean back at the same time. When it comes to self-investment, it's easy to misuse money and hard to master it. We often confuse spending with investing. Buying an expensive planner isn't an investment if it stays in the box. Attending a conference without follow-up, that's not investing either. Leaders think differently. They invest strategically, not emotionally. Every dime you spend on growth should have a clear return on intention. Ask yourself, will this skill boost my earning power? Will this network open real doors for me? Will this experience sharpen my thinking, leadership, or service? If the answer is yes, that's your ROI. If it's just comfort disguised as productivity, that's a liability in high heels. Financial self-care is a form of leadership. When you control your money, you control your options. And those options, they're the silent architecture of freedom. Let's talk about the currency you can't make more of, time. Every minute you spend is a micro-investment in who you're becoming. Just like bad spending, bad scheduling compounds interest in the worst way. If your calendar is packed with other people's priorities, you're living as an employee in your own life. It's time to promote yourself to CEO of your hours. Schedule deep work blocks. Not just task time, but transformation time. Read, reflect, strategize. Don't just survive your to-do list, study your life. I know African women often wear more hats than a Lagos market vendor, but every time you choose yourself, you're not being selfish, you're being sustainable. Time spent in your growth today multiplies your capacity to serve tomorrow. It's important to remember you can't pour from an empty schedule. Let's talk about the often forgotten asset, energy. Energy is what transforms our time into real output. It turns our ideas into action. Without it, even the best plans just sit there, gathering dust. Think of your energy as your internal economy. Everything costs something. Some people are like tax collectors, draining your resources, while others are investors, multiplying your peace. You know who drains you and who lifts you up. Investing your energy means guarding your emotional bandwidth like it's your pin. Say no early and do it unapologetically. Rest without guilt, it's essential. Disconnect from environments that shrink your spirit. Here's the secret, rest is a productivity tool. A calm mind leads to better leadership, negotiation, and love. Exhaustion isn't a badge of honor, it's a budget overrun. Next, we need to talk about your network because, like the saying goes, your network is your net worth. But not in the way of just collecting business cards. The right relationships can accelerate your growth. The wrong ones? Just distractions in disguise. Invest in people who challenge your thinking, not just those who compliment your selfies. Look for mentors who stretch your standards. Find peers who share resources and support you. Communities that hold you accountable are your growth stocks. That's why Biird is more than just a website, it's a living ecosystem for your success. You'll meet mentors, coaches, and allies here. They don't just talk about success, they model it. Because isolation might feel safe, but it has the lowest ROI in leadership. Here's something most people don't realize. Growth has compound interest too. Every small, consistent action you take matters. Reading 1 chapter a day, showing up on time, choosing discipline over drama. It all compounds. You might not see the payoff right away, but one day you'll wake up and realize you've evolved into the woman you've always wanted to be. The world teaches us to chase speed, but true leadership teaches us to chase direction. Investing in yourself is a long game. You show up every day, even when life feels unstable. And over time, your value grows, steadily, quietly, exponentially. So let's bring it home. When you think about investing in yourself, think beyond just transactions. Think transformation. Money gives you tools, time gives you mastery, energy gives you endurance, community gives you momentum. When you bring those 4 together, you don't just build a career, you build a legacy. The best investment you'll ever make is you. If you're ready to stop guessing and start growing intentionally, head to biird.app right now and sign up. And until next time, remember that everything you need to soar is within you.